Hi everybody and welcome back to Active Adventures.
Today we're at the Active Adventures house, and in the spirit of Christmas, we're going to be making our very own gingerbread house. We're also going to be making our very own wish list for Santa.
Wish list for Santa?
And doing some Christmas craft.
Christmas craft? This sounds amazing. We're going to have so much fun.
And I don't know about you, but I've actually never made a gingerbread house before.
Well, you're in luck because I am a gingerbread house making expert architect.
Well, that's fortunate. I bet you're also an expert at making a wish list for Santa.
I am. And I'm an expert at getting gifts from Santa as well.
Oh, Brendan. Well, I'm told from Santa himself that there could even be some little elves hanging around, keeping an eye and making sure we're all good. We just have to keep an eye out to find them.
Oh, I hope we can find them.
Me too. Maybe you at home will be able to help us out along the way. Sounds like Brendan's ready. I'm ready, so
let's go on an adventure!
We're here in the Active Adventures house, and it's time to listen to the architect, the expert. We're going to make some gingerbread houses.
So, since I'm a gingerbread house making expert, the first thing you're going to do, Trav, is get the stuff out. Now, you can do it carefully,
I'll probably do it.
or you can just dip it out.
Have a look. So what have we got?
Okay, so we've got our base to build the gingerbread house on. You've got your plastic thingy, I don't know what that's for. We've got our buttons, our peppermints, our candy canes, then the roof for our gingerbread house, the walls for our gingerbread house, and the front and back of our gingerbread house. And over here we've got our icing, and that's the glue to hold it all together. But we can eat it. That's so good.
That's probably your favourite part.
Yeah.
Alright, should we get started?
Let's get started.
Okay, let's do this. Well, now that we've got all our, equipment and building materials, it's over to the architect expert. Take us through it, Brendan. What are we doing?
Well, the first thing we've got to do is we've got to get our icing or our glue, and we've got to put it in because we need to stick our walls to something so they don't fall down. So you've got to do a bit of a bit of icing on the bit of icing. A bit of
I think mine needs some more warm water.
yeah. A bit of icing.
Remember to keep an eye out for that elf. I haven't seen it yet.
Are you sure he's here?
I'm pretty sure he's here.
Yeah.
Maybe you at home will be able to find him.
So you get a bit of icing and you kind of lay it down there, the length of your wall.
See, this is the foundation it's called in building.
If that's what we're called. But we're doing cooking.
Yeah, that's true.
Righto, once you've got your foundation, you get your wall and you stick it on and this will stay here like this. Look at this.
Oh,
Wow.
magic! And I imagine you've got to be pretty careful with these.
Yeah,
They're
you've got to
pretty breakable.
You're meant to be pretty careful. Now, I've broken this, which isn't great, but I've got that icing glue that I can put there to hold it all together. So I give it a bit of a squeeze, and out it comes, out it, okay?
As tempting as it is, you probably should wait to eat it until after you're finished.
I'm gonna put that there like, I'm gonna put that there like that, no, like,
I think mine's starting to come together, Brendan.
yeah, so's mine, I've got a wall up.
Beautiful!
But I'm about to glue this wall back together. Look, I'm gonna glue, put it together, and it's like it never broke. Alright, like it never broke. Alrighty, now I'm gonna put some more foundation glue down, some icing. So we want to use the back and the front of the house here, and we're going to carefully put it down there like that. Now what I'm going to also do, Trav, is I'm going to put a bit of icing that will connect my side wall to my front of my gingerbread house. And I'll just hold it in.
Maybe we should come a bit closer to show the people at home. Come on down.
And now to put the final side of the house on carefully. Make sure that icing's like glue. Push it in.
And the good thing is, the icing actually looks like snow, so it's an authentic gingerbread house.
Yours looks like it's been snowing a lot.
Torrential.
Torrential. Alright, now it's time for the roof.
The roof.
Now the roofs are really hard because they've got to have enough icing on there to sit up here, but you don't want them to knock down the rest of your building. So,
Plenty of icing.
in my experience as a architect for gingerbread houses, the more icing, the better. So So just get it, squeeze it all on. Squeeze it on there.
See, the thing is, once you've warmed it up, it actually sets really quickly. So I think I'm about ready, Brendan, to put my roof on.
So, as you can see, I've gone and put a lot on here. I'm just going to smear it with my hands.
And for those watching at home, I think I'm not an expert architect, but I think you only need the icing on the frame of the house, because they won't actually be touching anything. So I'll just try my own way.
First roof.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that, sturdy too. Done!
Success! Well, now that we've got our houses built, we've got the decorations to come. So what do we do, Brendan?
Well, this is where you can do whatever you like. Get creative. If you want to put some peppermints on the roof, put some peppermints on the roof. Candy cane in the window, go right for it. Buttons through the door, get stuck into it. Get creative.
Let's do this. I'm going to go candy canes at the front door.
I'm going to go candy cane through the roof like a chimney.
I'm going to try and make mine symmetrical.
That's that.
Yeah, that's when it looks the same on both sides.
Oh.
Sort of like a butterfly's wings. So
I'm going to taste it to make sure it's safe. It's safe.
It was always going to be safe for Brendan. I'm going to apply some buttons. Now, this is my first time, but remember, it's not about how good it looks, it's how much fun you have while you're making it. And I'm having some fun.
It is so much fun. I didn't know how much fun this would be. I'm going to put some more stuff on the roof. So I put a lot of icing there because I'm going to use it like glue. So peppermint there, peppermint there. Oh, wait, are these peppermints symmetrical? I've got 2 on this side and 2 on that side.
Well, they're pretty balanced. I'd say that's symmetrical.
Yeah. I just had an idea. I'm going to make my buttons like a footpath to the front door.
That's pretty creative. That's the beauty of a gingerbread house. You can do it however you want. Alright, I think that's looking pretty good.
Tasting good too. Now that the gingerbread houses are finished, come on over, we'll give you a tour. So, with mine, you start with the button walkway, right up to the front door, and on each side I've got the candy canes. Then, across the roof, I've got the peppermints. They just look cool there. I've got a chimney made from candy cane, and if you spin it around, I've got 2 peppermints on the back. That's my house.
Wow, you really are an expert architect, Brendan. I'll take you through mine. Mine's probably not as fancy, but hey, first time, just have some fun. So I've got my border here. It's like a garden bed of colourful Smarties. I got my candy canes, symmetrical by the door, and along my roof, I've got my neat line, keeping it together. I tell you what, Brendan, you really helped me along. You actually are an expert architect.
I know. So can we eat it now?
Well, maybe we should make our list for Santa.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, let's go. Before mine falls apart.
So we finished our gingerbread houses. They're standing up and they look amazing. What's next?
Well, this is another thing you're an expert at. We're going to make our wish list for Santa.
Yes. So what do we need to do that?
Well, what we need is some brochures to find what we want. I've got mine. And I've got mine. That's a lot of brochures. We also need some scissors. And some paper to put them on so we know what we have to send to Santa. I'll put mine up on the mantle.
And I'll put mine up too. Hey Trav, how are you going to fit all the stuff you want for Christmas on that little bit of paper?
Well, I actually thought I got a big piece of paper, but I'm starting to think your piece of paper is a little bit bigger.
I'm going to put so much stuff on there.
Well, let's look through our brochures and cut some things out.
Yeah.
Okay, I've glued my items. Come and have a look and I'll put it on my list for Santa. So, what I've chosen, a new fridge. Oh, pretty expensive, but you've got to keep your drinks cold. I've also chosen a scooter, an electronic scooter. And it's a discount for Santa. I've also picked myself a GPS watch. And the last thing, just some headphones, so I don't have to hear Brendan singing all the time. Alright, I think that's looking pretty good. How you going, Brendan?
I'm getting there. I just need some more things. Alright, so Trav, I'm nearly finished. Could you grab my paper for me?
Sure.
And I'm going to show you guys what I've got.
Now, it's a big piece of paper.
It is, but I've got a lot of stuff to put on there. So, I've got a book about Santa because I love reading about Santa. Lawn dominoes, because that's such a fun game. I've got some walkie-talkie so I can always talk to you.
Hopefully I don't have my earphones on so I can hear it.
A kayak, because everyone needs a kayak. Some headphones, just because you're getting headphones.
Yeah, they look like
Yeah, I just wanted to copy you with that one. A giant speaker so I can play my favourite songs really loud. Connect 4, and some mangoes.
Mango.
How good are mangoes? Then I've got some deodorant.
Important.
I sometimes smell when I get a bit excited. Some cool car track. An electric scooter. Car washing stuff. Some mechanical car, and my favourite thing, an inflatable unicorn.
Wow, that is so much stuff for Santa.
It is. I'm gonna go put this up now.
Alright. Oh, Brendan. Now that we've finished our list for Santa, it's time for Christmas craft.
Yes, Christmas craft. Hey, Trav.
Yeah.
I still haven't found that elf.
I've got an idea of where it might be, and I'm pretty sure the people at home might as well, but we'll just see what happens if we paint.
Okay, that sounds good. So, what are we painting?
Well, painting, we're going to paint our very own Santa Claus.
Yes.
Now we've got our identical Santas here. We've got our paint. I'll show the viewers. I've got my paint in these little capsules, just so the paint doesn't get mixed up.
I better go get my paint.
Alright. While he gets his paint, we're going to start painting. As you can see, I've got my brush. It's got a really fine head, just so it doesn't get mixed up with the other colours.
So we're using these big paint brushes, yeah?
You can if you want. I'm going with the smaller one, just for the finer detail.
I might put my paint in this egg thing.
So, the reason you do that is so the paints don't get mixed up.
I'm gonna need a bit of red, because Santa's has probably a lot of red, actually.
Probably a lot of red. Because Santa's clothes, it's a red suit.
Ooh.
So it's good to take your time when you're painting, just because you don't want to rush. Plus, you want to have fun while you're doing it. Now, we've relocated outside. That's just because one of us might make a mess, and we don't want to have to clean up the Active Adventures house.
Yeah, I don't want to have to clean up after Trav makes a mess.
I don't think I make a mess, but let's keep painting.
Okay, so there's the red. What other colours is Santa? Purple?
Purple on Santa?
No.
You make the choice, Brendan. I'm going to keep going with my red.
Christmas trees are green.
They
Santa
are
must
green.
like green too.
He must.
Now the great thing about painting is sometimes you don't even need to use a brush. So I want to paint the bottom of Santa here. So what I'm going to do is just put him in my paint. And look at that. Even perfect coverage. So I'm going to put him there. He's starting to look a lot like Santa, I reckon. Might give him some eyes. Perfect. Okay. So the front's pretty much done. I've got the whole back to do. What colour to do? What colour should I do?
What colour do you have?
Well, I got yellow, but I don't think I want to do yellow. Orange?
Orange could work.
Orange? No, I'm not liking orange. What even is this? It's like a blue turquoise.
Turquoise, aqua, something of the sort. Maybe even cyan.
That cyan?
That's a colour.
Isn't that the name of my sister?
It could be.
Oh. Alrighty. Bit of blue. So what I'm going to do here, because we're running out of time, well I am. I'm going to put it, and I'm just going to get a nice even coverage. I'm going to massage the paint into Santa's back, filling in all those white spots. And I'm going to get a bit of the red just because I've missed a bit of red there.
From the colours you're using, Brendan, it sounds like our Santas are going to look a little bit different at the end.
I think they're going to look very similar.
We'll have to find out. Now I'm going to switch to a black, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to dunk my brush in the water I've got here, just so I don't get my colours mixed up. Alright, a nice fresh brush, because I'm going to go to black, just for Santa's belt.
And I'm done. If you have a look at my scent, my hands are filthy. So while Trav finishes up, I might go wash them.
Alright, I'm just finishing off the black on my shoes, and I think that's looking pretty good. Come on closer and let's have a look. And here we go, my Santa masterpiece. What about yours, Brendan? Do you want to show the viewers?
Have a look at this. Oh! Oh no, my Santa! It's still good, I think I can save it. I think that went there, that went there. Aha!
Perfect. Thanks for joining us today on another active adventure. We've had so much fun in the Christmas spirit. So, what have we done today? We've made our gingerbread houses, we've made our list for Santa, and we did our Christmas craft and painted Santa.
Trav, what happened to my gingerbread house? It was standing up before.
It was standing, and I think if Santa was standing too.
Yeah, what's happened?
Maybe it had something to do with that little Santa's elf.
Elf? There's no elf. I haven't seen an elf all day.
Got a feeling he's close. Maybe those viewers at home have seen him and can help us out. Well, that seems like all we've got time for today. So be sure to hit like and subscribe on our YouTube and Facebook for our next Active Adventure.